Nice of you to drop in.
Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and this is just a quick thank you for 700 subs. It's awesome. I've already recorded this entire video, but before I set it to render, I went to check my channel. I saw it at 700, so yeah, thank you guys for that. And what's a better way to start off 700 subs than with a video about Superman? Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and today is episode 1 of my new Spotlight series that was suggested to me by Honey Badger. So yeah, thanks for that. And I decided to start off with my favorite superhero of all time, Superman. The man who started it all. You know, we wouldn't have like all these superheroes we have today if it weren't for Superman. And so I figured, why not start off with my favorite superhero of all time. So yeah, Superman, the Man of Steel. He is that character in the DC universe that you can look up to that will always be doing the right thing. That is for, you know, truth, justice, and the American way. Granted, the American way has changed a lot since that saying first started, but he is that character that you can look up to and is like, hey, that's Superman. He is always doing the right thing. Now, no matter how many people try to tear him down, cough, cough, Frank Miller, cough, cough, he will always be this great character that you can look up to that is doing the right thing, that is there to stop evil no matter what. A great instance of this was Action Comics. It was one of the later Action Comics, like 800 and something. It was one of the later 800s. And so the issue starts off with Superman fighting Lex Luthor. Neither of them have, well, obviously Lex Luthor doesn't have powers, but he doesn't have his war suit either. And Superman doesn't have powers, so they're fighting it out. And Superman ends up winning, which is another great feat. I know some people might think Lex Luthor is a pushover, but he's trained a lot, and he is a great fighter. And Superman beats him, and Superman like says in the end, like right at the last punch, he says something like, you know, no matter what, as long as there are people like you, these evil, villainous people, I will always be there to stop them. Always. It was great. It was just a great moment, and he's like, I'll always be there as long as there are people like you to stop them. And I was like, this is a great moment. Another great moment, and this was in the New 52, was it was Batman Superman like issue 7, I believe it. Superman, I'm not going to explain the whole storyline, that would take too long. Basically, Toymaker made this video game to where people can control superheroes. What happens is Superman gives him up to where people can control him, and they end up defeating the bad guy, which is Mongol. And Batman, when Superman does this, Batman's like, no, you idiot, don't give them control of your body. These are just, you know, regular people. They're probably gonna go and like destroy cities. You don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know what they're gonna do. And it ends up to where they defeat Mongol. I think I just said that. And Bruce says, this is why you scare people, Clark, because you trust them too much. I think that was a great showing of Superman. Superman's like, because in the end, Bruce is like, you're an idiot, and Superman's like, no, I knew the people were going to do the right thing. And that's when he says, that's why you scare people, Clark, because you trust them too much. And that was just a great moment showing who Superman is. That was done by Greg Pak, too, who is the best Superman writer for the New 52. Superman has had it rough in the New 52. If it has Greg Pak's name on it, buy it. He generally does great stuff for Superman. And that was just another great moment for Superman. Another great moment is in Superman. It's issue 22. Oh, man, issue 22. I remember this specifically because it's an issue where he kills, and there was a lot of people brought it up when the whole Man of Steel happened, because he kills an alternate universe Zod and his cronies, because they killed like every single person on this, like, in this pocket universe. He kills them with kryptonite. He says something like, you know, there's no one left. You killed all these people. I am now judge, jury, and executioner because there's no one else left. There's no justice system. I am the justice system. You killed tons of people. Here's your sentence. Dead. So he kills him with kryptonite, and it was a great thing showing this is what Superman can do. He will take it, you know, there was no one left. He saw what he had to do, and he did it. He did not back out and like, oh no, I don't want to do it because I don't want to kill. No, he wasn't like that. He was like, I see what needs to be done here, and I did it. He does what needs to be done to fight evil, and that's what's great. He is that, like, that character he is the classic good versus evil. That is what Superman is, and like he said in that comic, he'll always be there. That's why I really don't like the comics where he's mind controlled and stuff, and it's like, because that takes away from who Superman is. He is that guy who will always be there to fight evil, even if like every bone in his body is broken. He's gonna contribute however he can. Like, even in Superman Batman series, I don't remember the issues, Batman gets Superman's powers through a whole thing with Silver Banshee and stuff, and Superman's still doing all he can to help, and he gets shot in the book because him and Lois are out and about. I believe it's him and Lois are out and about, and like this girl's getting mugged. He goes and he takes a bullet for that girl, and he has no powers whatsoever. He survives, obviously, but because Batman has his powers, Batman's going like crazy nutso. But Superman takes a bullet for this girl because he is still that great hero with or without powers. And that was another great thing to show who Superman is and how he is, and I love this character. And just, yeah, he's done so many awesome things. He is my favorite. He is that. I know a lot of people like, you know, he's the Boy Scout, he's overpowered, he's all. If you think he's overpowered, read one of the what was it? Truth, Justice, and the American Way. It's What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way. Great storyline. They made a movie about it. I did not watch the movie because DC generally makes crappy Superman interpretations. Even like Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, great comic book. Movie, they like killed the comic. I don't know why they did stuff that they did. So All-Star Superman was a great movie though. Great comic, obviously. Also, another great thing that happened in that, they left it out in the movie, which I was kind of sad about because it only would have taken like 2 minutes to put in the movie, was Superman takes time out of his day, even though, you know, he knows he's going to die. I believe this happened after he knew he was going to die, to stop this girl from committing suicide. He just tells her, you know, people are there for you, people care about you, and it's just, you know, in the midst of all this chaos that is Superman, you know, having to save the world, he stops to talk to this little girl and tell her people are there for you, you don't need to do this, and it was just another great Superman moment, showing you who he is. Now, I know I've been talking about a lot of great, like, more emotional Superman moments, but he's done some great fights also. Superman ending battle, pretty much non-stop action from beginning to finish, and it shows how smart Superman is, because a lot of people think, I blame Superman the Animated Series for putting this into people's brains, and Frank Miller, a lot of people think Superman's an idiot, a brute that just goes in like, let me punch through this wall, oh no, kryptonite. He thinks things through. Ending battle shows that, even though he had no planning about this happening. Like, a great instance is, early in the book, Neutron, I believe was his name, he's like this living energy guy. He tells Superman, I am living energy, I don't need to breathe or anything now. Superman's like, good to know, freezes him, punches him up into space, so he's just kept there. And then Superman later is fighting these guys. They trap him on an island full of kryptonite. There's kryptonite all on the island. It's Bizarro, Mongol, Silver Banshee, I believe, the Jailer, and I don't remember who else. But yeah, Bizarro and Mongol are two great threats just on their own. Superman hits his he uses his last blast of heat vision into space to knock Neutron out of orbit or whatever, back down, and it comes and lands on them. That was his strategy. He kept Neutron up there for a reason, just in case if he needed to use him. He comes back down to space and like nukes him, and that was just a great thing. That's just one instance of showing how great Superman is. Now, books with Superman and Batman, they always dumb Superman down a little bit, because if you have Superman, what you need Batman for, besides the fact that Superman can't be in two places at once, so they always dumb Superman down a little bit. Like, even Public Enemies, great book, they still dumb Superman down a little bit. So, yeah, but there is that. Another great thing, I pulled this issue out, is Superman issue 9. The Joker comes to Metropolis. He has this big nuke inside of a Superman robot. Superman takes the robot, flies it up into space, boom, you know, he's fine. Later, Joker sends a message. He says, hey, you foiled my plans. I'm going to escape Metropolis. And how you're not going to stop me is because there are 3 lead coffins in Metropolis that have Perry, Jimmy, and Lois in them. Good luck. I'm leaving Metropolis. Something like that. Superman goes, stops Joker. Joker's like, well, how'd you do that? He said, a lot of people have this bad conception of my X-ray vision, that it's only, you know, X-ray, what's it called? LED is invisible to me. Actually, it's highlighted because it's the only thing I can't see through. So he can see through everything, and then 3 lead coffins. He went super speed, checked them, saw there was nothing in them, went and stopped Joker. And then he asked Joker, you know, at the end, he's like, I have a question. You never left Gotham before. Why Metropolis now? And Joker's just like, why not? And I thought it was a great Joker moment as well. But it was also a great moment showing Superman just stopping Joker in one issue, when a lot of people, you know, we have these like Injustice storyline, how how Joker completely effed with Superman, and like, you know, Superman was just a complete idiot running off of emotion, which is what happens a lot with Superman in animation. But as you can see here, it was great, and Superman issue 9 is a great issue to read. Not New 52, by the way, pre-New 52. So a while ago. This was by John Byrne. But yeah, those are just some great Superman moments, why I love the character, and in short, he is truth, justice, and the American way. That is the saying that started it. I don't know what that was, but yeah, that is the saying that Superman has. You know, Batman has, I'm Batman. Green Lantern has his whole oath. Superman's is truth, justice, and the American way, and it really does describe his character great. He is always there for truth and justice. He is always there to protect it. He is always, by the way, American way does not mean he does whatever the government tells him, like in Dark Knight Returns. In Action Comics issue 900, he renounces his American citizenship because he's sick of doing all this stuff, and then everyone be like, oh, that's Superman, he's an American, and so the governments blame America for what Superman's done. He's like, I don't like it because he has to answer to America, because America's like, hey, don't do that because this comes back on us. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do what I want. So he renounces his American citizenship, and so he's not even an American anymore in that, which I thought was a great moment, because showing Superman is always there for truth and justice. And, you know, the American way, which, like I said, American way has changed a lot since then. But yeah, it was a great, this just shows what Superman is. He is always there no matter what, no matter the circumstances. He is always there to fight evil. That's what he is. He is against it. He does whatever he can, with or without powers. He does whatever he can, contributes however he can to protect people. But yeah, that's why I love Superman. He's a great character, my favorite superhero of all time. He's just a great hero. I love him. Thanks for watching. Obviously, I'm gonna do future episodes. I'm gonna do Deathstroke, Captain America, Snake Eyes. I think Snake Eyes is probably gonna be my next episode, and then tons more. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.